So, you've chosen the path that ascends towards the luminous expanses or spirals through the aurora into the unexplored abyss. Hierophant and Chaos Priest spells blur the boundary between the mystical and the common, forming a new reality with the power of cosmic energies. Here are some examples of their powerful spells. The Enthralling Aurora, a spell that fascinates characters, making them lose their defenses as they become entranced by a stunning spectacle only they can perceive. The Eternal Judgment, a frosty incantation that results in the absolute death of its target, leaving no possibility of resurrection. And there's Decretum and Iniquity, spells that respectively uplift and degrade a character's charisma, with a simple phrase turning someone more righteous or amplifying their recklessness and disregard for others. The Redemption spell revives the dead, protecting them from memory loss and extending their lifespan, while the Spiritual Lightning spell channels a potent bolt of energy towards a soul character, causing harm and potentially setting off a spiritual fire. These are just a few examples of the spells available to Hierophants and Chaos Priests, each one a testament to the incredible power they command. Get ready to immerse yourself in the captivating, undeniably enthralling universe of Hierophant and Chaos Priest spells. Imagine being able to mesmerize an entire group of characters with a spell so compelling, it leaves them spellbound. Welcome to the magic of the Enthralling Aurora spell, a mesmerizing enchantment bestowed upon the Hierophant or Chaos Priest. This spell attempts to engage all characters within a 25-meter radius, leading them to fixate their gaze upon the north, engrossed in a brilliant aurora visible only to them. What makes this spell truly powerful is its captivating allure. The aurora is so enthralling that no other spectacle can divert the attention of the affected characters, save for a direct attack. Picture this, a group of characters, each turned towards the north, their eyes locked on an invisible spectacle, oblivious to the world around them. Their defense? Negligible. The first attack on each enthralled character is launched with their defense at 0, making them vulnerable and easy targets. But the Enthralling Aurora spell isn't just about offense, it's a strategic masterpiece, offering a wealth of tactical opportunities. It could be used for distraction, buying valuable time for a retreat or a surprise attack. Or perhaps it's a means to control the battlefield, manipulating the positions of enemies and allies alike. The spell's potency varies depending on the character's resilience. Each character must roll their manipulation versus resilience to determine the success of the spell. A successful roll means the character succumbs to the spell, becoming entranced by the unseen aurora. The Enthralling Aurora spell is a testament to the intricate and profound world of Hierophant and Chaos Priest spells. It showcases the power of illusion, manipulation and strategy, all wrapped into a single potent spell. It's a spell that can turn the tide of a battle, create opportunities out of thin air, and leave enemies baffled and defenseless. Such is the captivating power of the Enthralling Aurora spell. With it, a Hierophant or Chaos Priest can command the battlefield, turning enemies into spectators of their own demise. What if you could hold the power of life and death in your hands? Picture this, an opportunity to wield the Eternal Judgment spell, an enchantment that leaves the victim utterly dead without hope of revival. This spell is akin to the Final Judgment spell of the Paladin or Chaos Knight, but with a more profound effect. The Eternal Judgment spell is not for the faint-hearted. It deducts 19 health points, leaving the victim completely lifeless. However, there's a twist. Instead of trying to roll under all attributes on a 20-sided dice to evade the effect, the victim must score under each of these values on two 12-sided dice if the manipulation versus resilience roll proves advantageous for the caster. What makes this spell even more daunting is that the soul is not judged by the Chaos Knight or Paladin's higher self, but by higher powers. This means that if a character is slain by the Eternal Judgment, they are truly lost. Even if a sage is present and casts temporal retrogression, the deed will not be undone. The gravity of this spell is truly chilling. This spell is a testament to the tremendous power that Hierophants and Chaos Priests wield. It's not just about casting a spell, it's about understanding the consequences and the responsibility that comes with such power. The Eternal Judgment spell is a potent tool that can change the course of a game, a narrative, and the fate of a character. The Eternal Judgment spell is not just a game mechanic, it's a narrative tool. It's a way to create tension, drama, and conflict. It's a way to show the true power of a Hierophant or Chaos Priest, and the devastating consequences of their actions. So whether you're a seasoned Hierophant or Chaos Priest or someone just starting out, the Eternal Judgment spell is a powerful tool to have in your arsenal. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use this spell wisely, and you may just tip the scales in your favor. The Eternal Judgment spell is indeed a potent tool in the hands of a skilled Hierophant or Chaos Priest. Can you imagine altering someone's personality with just a single spell? Welcome to the intriguing realm of the Decretum and Iniquity spells, exclusive to the Hierophant and Chaos Priest classes respectively. These spells have the remarkable ability to modify the charisma of a character, shaping their behavior and interaction with others in the game world. Let's start with the Decretum spell. This is a Hierophant-only spell that boosts the charisma of another targeted character by a roll of a 10-sided die, known as a D10, for the duration of the spell. With a divine touch, the character's personality transforms, becoming more righteous. Hierophants, already charismatic with the aid of incense and aura, can use this spell to uplift others. The effects of Decretum are cumulative with other effects, but casting it twice on the same target only counts the highest roll. On the other side of the coin, we have the Iniquity spell, exclusive to Chaos Priests. This spell dims the light of charisma, reducing it temporarily by a D10 roll. The touch of the dark gods fosters lawlessness and disregard for others. If a character's charisma dips below 4, they'll act differently towards those they usually favor. And if it falls to 0 or lower, the Game Master must play that character, reflecting their total disdain for their comrades. Iniquity can be cast multiple times on an individual, but only the highest roll of a 20-sided die, or D20, will count against that character's charisma. The effects, unlike Decretum, are not cumulative. Decretum and Iniquity are two sides of the same coin, one promoting righteousness, the other chaos. They're powerful tools in the hands of Hierophants and Chaos Priests, influencing the social dynamics of the game. They remind us that in this mystical universe, charisma can be as potent a weapon as any sword or spell. The Decretum and Iniquity spells truly highlight the power of the Hierophant and Chaos Priest. What if you had the power to restore life to the deceased? This is not a question most of us get to ponder, but for the Hierophant and Chaos Priest, it's a reality. They wield the Redemption spell, a remarkable incantation that can breathe life back into the fallen. Imagine a battlefield strewn with the bodies of fallen warriors. A priest of the 11th rank or higher steps forward. Within a span of 8 days from their demise, if a body is no worse off than negative 16 health points, they can be redeemed. The priest extends a hand, whispers the incantation, and suddenly there's a stir. The once lifeless form draws a breath, their eyes flutter open, and they are returned to the realm of the living. Unlike other resurrection spells, Redemption has a unique advantage. It protects the subject from the usual memory loss associated with death, preserving their experiences and wisdom. That's right, no experience points are lost. They are returned, not as a blank slate, but as the person they were with all the knowledge they had acquired. Moreover, Redemption does not reduce the life expectancy of the resurrected, a common side effect of other resurrection spells. The individual is given a second chance at life without the looming shadow of a shortened lifespan. A Hierophant or Chaos Priest can perform this miracle up to 8 times a day. Imagine the possibilities. 8 souls, once lost, given another chance to fulfill their destinies. 8 families spared the pain of loss. 8 warriors returned to the battlefield to fight for their cause. The Redemption spell is a testament to the divine power of the Hierophant and Chaos Priest. It's a beacon of hope in the darkest of times, a symbol of their ability to defy the natural order. It's a reminder that even in the face of death, there's a chance for renewal, a chance for redemption. With the Redemption spell, the Hierophant and Chaos Priest hold the power of life and death in their hands. Ever dreamt of summoning a powerful bolt of spiritual lightning? Imagine the potency of a spell that harnesses the raw energy of a lightning bolt and combines it with the profound depth of spiritual power. That, my dear friends, is the essence of the spiritual lightning spell, a unique and potent tool in the arsenal of the Hierophant and Chaos Priest. The spiritual lightning spell is more than just a symbol of raw power. It is a testament to the sheer force that spiritual energy can command. Upon casting, this spell sends a massively powerful forked tongue of lurid purple lightning hurtling towards a single target. The sight is as awe-inspiring as it is terrifying, a vivid spectacle of mystical energy that leaves no one untouched. The spell inflicts damage both physically and spiritually, dealing 2 8-sided dice worth of health points and the same amount of magic points on the victim. This dual threat makes it one of the most formidable spells in the Hierophant and Chaos Priest's repertoire. The spiritual lightning doesn't just aim to harm, but to disrupt the very essence of its target, a testament to its comprehensive potency. But there's more. The spiritual lightning spell also carries a 7% chance of igniting a spiritual fire within the victim. This is not your typical fire, but a fire of the spirit, a blaze that burns within the very soul of the victim. This spiritual fire is a testament to the spell's depth, a reflection of its ability to reach into the core of its target and ignite a flame that can't be easily extinguished. The spiritual lightning spell is an embodiment of the Hierophant and Chaos Priest's might. It is a testament to their ability to wield spiritual energy in its rawest form, a showcase of their power and prowess. So whether you're a Hierophant seeking to assert your will or a Chaos Priest looking to sow discord, the spiritual lightning spell is an asset you can't afford to ignore. The spiritual lightning spell is a dazzling demonstration of the might of the Hierophant and Chaos Priest. We have journeyed through the mesmerizing world of Hierophant and Chaos Priest spells. We began with the enthralling Aurora, a spell that captivates all within its reach, drawing them into a mesmerizing spectacle only they can see. Its power lies in the ability to completely engross an individual, reducing their defense to 0 and making them vulnerable to attacks. We then delved into the depths of the Eternal Judgment spell, a potent magic that leaves its victim utterly dead, without hope of revival. Unlike other spells, the Eternal Judgment is dealt with by higher powers, making it a truly terrifying spell to fall victim to. We then explored the Decretum and Iniquity spells, unique to Hierophants and Chaos Priests respectively. The Decretum spell increases a target's charisma, making them more righteous, while the Iniquity spell reduces charisma, increasing lawlessness and disregard for others. These spells highlight the contrast between Hierophants and Chaos Priests, one promoting righteousness and the other chaos. The Redemption spell, a divine magic that can restore life to the dead, was our next subject. It not only brings back the lost to the living, but also protects them from memory loss due to death, and does not reduce their life expectancy, making it a highly potent resurrection spell. Finally, we discussed the Spiritual Lightning spell, a massively powerful spell that sends a lurid purple lightning towards its victim, causing severe damage to both health and magic points. This spell also carries a chance of causing spiritual fire, adding an extra layer of threat to its victims. Remember, the power of Hierophant and Chaos Priest spells lies not just in their effects, but also in the skill and wisdom of their wielder. Each spell requires a deep understanding and careful use, and when wielded wisely, they can be the key to unimaginable power.